everybody. So today we are going to be talking about New Year's goals, resolutions, what my goals were this last year, what my new goals are, my opinions on goals in general, and everything related. Comment down below what your goal is. I would love to know. Okay, so first I'm going to talk about my feeling of New Year's resolutions or goals overall. So New Year's resolutions, I am not a fan of. I end up making them every year, but I don't even like them because I feel like nobody actually ever completes them. I am a big short-term goal person, or a goal that is completely eliminating something away for a long time. I'm not good with like restrictions and gray areas, like just eating healthy in general type of stuff, you know, like, oh, just pick to eat this, have one cheat day. I do bad with that. Short-term goals, like I'm gonna eat this today or do that today, are way better for me, and I feel like that is so much more obtainable to reach the end goal. So if you have a New Year's resolution, I would say make little end goals for yourself, or just one goal a day that'll help you at the very end of the year, and you could say, I did it. That's my opinion. I feel like they're kind of useless, but maybe they won't be. So let's go over my 2019 goals, and I'll tell you how I did. Even though I hate New Year's resolutions, I still made a list on my phone, and I rewrote them down and decided if I met them or not. My first one that I had written down was learn to appreciate and value myself. I am a big self-love struggler, as of most people are, and at this time last year, I actually forgot this had happened. I just read it when I was writing. I was in a really bad place, but I remember just really comparing myself and feeling really down about my body, which I don't know why that was such a big problem for me at the time, but I wrote about going to a Forever 21 and trying on a dress and crying because I just hated the way I looked, and I compared myself to everybody, and I did the big bad thing where you just, I don't know, you just don't feel like you look good, or because you don't feel good, you know? I struggled a lot this year with that, actually. I had some stuff happen. I went through a lot of times where I hated the way I looked, and I tried a lot of things that weren't good for me. Sorry about this like light, by the way. I tried to fix it, but it didn't really work, so yeah. But the last few months, I've been doing a lot better. I think I'm definitely at the point to where I'm comfortable with who I am, and I think I obviously will still need work over time, and stuff still bothers me, but I'm so much better. And I do want to start like working on my health, which we'll get to in a bit, but I think overall I definitely have an appreciation for myself and my body. And when I wear stuff and I go do stuff, I'm not sitting there thinking about how bad I look or anything like I used to, and that's a win for me. Next one was to eat clean, and like I said, I don't do good with plain stuff like that. I need a goal and a plan, not something in general like eat clean, because that really just doesn't work. I feel like that doesn't really work for anybody, honestly. I did have a time where in the summer, for the few months that it was, I would go to the gym every day. I ate really good. I felt really good, but you know, it ended up not sticking. After I went on my Lake Chelan trip, all those vlogs are around, I ate really bad on that trip, and I just never came off of that bad eating, and I just stopped going to the gym because then I had like a tooth issue and I was in a lot of pain, so I didn't go because I wasn't feeling good. And then I just stopped going completely after that. I failed that really bad, but like I said, I'm not good with goals like that. I'm just not. Another one I had was to be more positive. So this for me was on and off. I went through a really hard time. A lot of stuff happened. I definitely am a lot better. Like I said, I'm a lot more positive about myself, so I feel like that definitely reflects in the way I am toward other things. I still need to work on it because I am still working on like judging people in a good way, not a bad way, and I do struggle with that, especially in negative settings. Like when negative things are happening, I'm not good at having a positive outlook, but I think I've gotten way better, so another good one. And the last one on here is appreciate the people that I love. And like I said, a lot of stuff happened to me last year, but I think I accomplished this to a degree. I think I still need work I definitely can be selfish. Like if something bad is happening, I will completely kind of cut them out. So I do bad, and when I get angry, I don't appreciate people, and then I get upset because they're not there, but it's really my own fault. So I have gotten better because I think I do appreciate my family more, but I think the other people in my life, I don't. So we'll work on that. So that was all for my 2019 goals. Now let's get into my New Year's goals for the 2020. So my first goal, this has to do with what I said earlier. I only do good at goals if I'm completely eliminating something or I have clear steps. And my new goal is to quit soda. I will not be drinking soda. Why do I call it soda? I literally say pop. I don't know when I started saying soda. But I want to stop drinking soda completely once the new year starts. It's so bad for you. There's so much in there that, like, I don't even know what it is, but I know it's bad for you. And if you don't know what it is, why am I drinking it? I don't know. My next goal is to develop a skincare routine. I'm not a big effort person at all. The only thing I really put effort in is like the work that I do and the clothes that I wear. That's really it. And anything like makeup or skin, hair, all that stuff, I really don't try very hard. So my goal is to develop a skincare routine because I want to have beautiful, long-lasting, awesome skin. If you have any tips, let a girl know, because I know absolutely nothing about that kind of stuff. This is a general goal, which I know is weird because I just said I hated those, but it's to work on overall health. And then I wrote, decide to pick healthier things. So I just want to slowly transition to healthier things. I want to start, instead of picking like the crackers, I picked the fruit, you know. I feel like that's obtainable and not just saying, oh, I want to work on my health, which is what I wrote, but eliminate things over time. My next one is learn how to play piano. So I have a keyboard. I used to play it in like 8th grade, freshman year. I got pretty decent, and then I totally just stopped doing it probably because I started cheer, actually. So I definitely want to go back into that and learn how to do that again and do it better than I did before. And then my very last one is to work on YouTube. I want to continue to put in effort and time to make quality stuff, and that's just my goal, is to make stuff that I would want to watch myself. And that's really all I wrote. Some other stuff I do want to do that's like stuff I know I'm gonna do is to just keep working and make as much money as possible, try saving better, which I'm already doing, so I feel like it doesn't really need to be a goal. And then of course to try really hard in school. I'm in college. I just want to finish my first year really strong and then keep going from there. And that's really all. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. So I'm gonna go and start thinking about these New Year's goals or resolutions or whatever you want to call them, even though no one ever completes them. So good luck. Bye-bye.